I mean, I have the most training right now on scene.
Then you need to
You need to act like it then.
No, I am acting like that. I'm telling you.
What are you talking about?
I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
Cops getting snubbed by their superiors is not something you see every day, just like when this captain got pulled over in his own driveway. On March 12, 2023, Oklahoma City Police Captain James Matt French was pulled over for erratic driving.
Back in your car.
I'm
Drunk?
no, I'm the captain.
Huh? A what?
Captain.
Of what? The big. Don't reach in your pocket. Get back in your car. 116 show me 1060 on Henry Lincoln Edward 497. Have a seat.
I will. I'm not.
You've been drinking tonight.
I just got a ride.
You've been drinking tonight, sir.
I'm a captain on the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
What division?
Investigations.
What are you doing pulling in here?
My mom and I stay here.
You been drinking? How much we had to drink tonight, sir?
Please.
Huh? I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle. You gotta be kidding me.
Matt immediately asks the officer to turn off his body cam. He had no shame, but the responding officer did not give him any professional courtesy.
How much we drink tonight, sir?
I was at a poker game.
Uh-huh. Because you were swerving all over me when you turned off here. You didn't use your signal.
I'm sorry.
How much you drink at your poker game?
Not much.
Not much? How much is not much?
I don't know.
Beer? Liquor? How
Beer.
many beers?
3 or 4.
3 or 4? How long ago was that?
It's been going on a while.
How long ago did you drink your last beer, sir?
What time is it now?
It's 0140.
Midnight.
You think you should drive it?
No, but I came from 4 blocks.
Your mom lives here.
I live here.
You live here.
Yes.
Forward to the rear of your vehicle.
Okay.
You got any weapons or anything on you?
I do not, sir.
Just turn around, I'm gonna pat you down real quick.
Go ahead. Do what you need to do. I promise you I'm not a problem.
Okay.
Can I shut my door?
I'll shut it for you. Just hang out there at the rear of your Chevy. What investigations are you with?
Homicide and assault.
Yeah, over there.
Yes, sir.
You know Lieutenant Britton?
Then there shouldn't be any discussion
Yeah.
as to whether it should be available to.
He's a good man. I like him.
He is. He works for Jermaine.
Jermaine Johnson?
Yes.
Now the officer initiated field sobriety tests. This captain was in deep trouble. He was definitely going to jail.
Look straight ahead. You see the tip of my pen, sir?
I do.
I want you to follow the tip of my pen without moving your head, okay? Don't move your head, sir. By 1000s, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. At any point in time you lose your balance or your foot touches the ground, just go ahead and pick your foot back up and continue the count, okay? Do you understand these instructions I've explained to you, Mr. French? You may begin.
1000. Sir,
going.
can you turn that off,
I cannot, sir.
please?
I know you're aware of our body cam policy. You know I cannot turn off this body
I
cam.
do, but I'd like to talk to you,
I can't do that, sir.
please. Please. I'd like to talk to you.
Well, are you going to do the test or not?
Will you please talk to me?
I'll talk to you once we're
You
done.
can turn it off, you can turn it on.
I can turn it off once I'm done with my investigation, sir.
Okay. I'm asking you. I'm a captain on this police department.
I understand that, sir.
I get
And I am
that.
a sergeant on this police officer, and
I
I've
am
taken
not.
an oath to uphold the law.
I
don't show favoritism to anyone, regardless. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the president of the United States.
Sir, I'm not asking you for that.
If I was to treat you differently than I was to treat like some Southside loco or some pedo, how's that look on me?
Okay, I'm not asking you for that.
Because I wouldn't do that for any of them.
Sergeant Skinner, please.
Are you going to do the test or not, sir?
I will. I will do whatever you ask.
Okay, once we complete the test, I'll turn off my body cam once I'm done with my investigation.
Okay.
Matt was practically begging the officer to let him off the hook, but he wasn't budging an inch. If we had more officers like this guy, our police force would be one of the best in the world.
You want to try that again?
I will.
You may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sir, please. Please. I'm asking you.
I can't do that.
Okay.
So we're not going to do the test?
We will.
Okay, because we keep stopping. Okay, let's try another test then.
Who is this?
One of my partners.
Who is it?
Not sure. Can't tell with the lights on. No, it's Officer Kitch. You're familiar with the walk and turn?
I am.
Okay. While I demonstrate the walk and turn for you, I want you to stand with your left foot in front of your right foot, okay? Left foot in front of your right foot, heel to toe, hands down by your side. Can you do that for me, sir?
You want left foot in front of the right?
Yes, sir. Hands down by your side. Okay. Attempt to hold that position while I demonstrate for you. You're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll say that's 9. On your 9th step, without lifting your lead foot, you're going to pivot like so. And then you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, counting each step out loud, back the way you came until you get to 9. Do you understand these instructions I've explained to you, Mr. French?
I believe so.
All right, anytime you're ready, you may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, go ahead and turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
Are you gonna arrest me, sir?
Yes, I am.
Can I talk to you?
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, sir.
Can we turn the camera off now?
Yeah, we'll turn the camera off now.
Thank you. I'd like to.
He was taken to a local detention center and was released on bond. He was placed on administrative leave during this investigation. Hope Captain spends his time behind bars for his crimes, but this next officer was such a pain, even his colleagues hated him. On April 21, 2024, a Georgia officer stopped a car to conduct a traffic stop over drunk driving. Everything erupted in chaos when Officer Quincy Cannon arrived on scene.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Hey, we got a call about you all over the roadway, then I get behind you and you was swerving a little bit.
No, I found him by that trailer right there.
You found behind that trailer right there?
Yeah.
Okay. You come over. You come over a few times. Do you got your driver's license on you? Have you been drinking today?
No, I've been I've been chewing tobacco today.
Chewing tobacco? Okay.
Yeah.
Where y'all headed to?
You drop your truck off?
Where's that?
And right here.
Is this your car or his car?
No, it's his car.
This one is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a mom car.
Alright, so what's up?
He said he drank a beer, but he's had more than that.
I hate this whole system. I hate this crap on here. Sometimes you gotta type it in multiple times to get it pulled up right. She's wanted. The owner of the vehicle's wanted.
306 Central, show me on scene.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't have a problem with DUI.
You said you needed an outlet sensor? The outlet sensor?
Joe did. I think he's going home.
Quincy was asked to bring the breathalyzer, but he brought his know-it-all attitude as well.
So who's doing the Who's doing the DUI?
One of y'all trying to make it up.
Okay. Well, who stopped the car?
He did.
Joey did?
Yeah.
Oh. Cause y'all asked for an outlet sensor. I'm like, I thought y'all already did everything, a testing and stuff.
Officer Joey left the scene since Quincy was being so annoying. He didn't want to deal with an officer who interfered with his work. Now let's see how Quincy handles things.
Hey.
Hey, I'm not even, unless y'all want to work it, I'm not arresting nobody. Because
Rins 302
I'm not doing anything because they still got me on nights. So unless y'all want to work the DUI, if not, I'm going to have somebody come pick them up.
Who stopped the car?
I did.
I got called for it. Your body camera's upside down.
Yeah, some of this.
But I just got called. Y'all asked for alcohol sensor. I have an alcohol sensor. Whoever needs it can.
Yeah, just let me see it real quick. I'm gonna just have them blow into it. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to blow into it, you don't have to. You know that. It's not against the law to drink and drive. I mean, it's not against the law to have a beer and drive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got to see if he can drive.
And how can you prove that? I mean, I have the most training right now on scene.
Then you need to get on
You
that
need to
one.
act like it did.
No, I am acting like that. I'm telling you.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling.
Okay, well here,
All
you
I
deal
know is
with
that
it.
man
No,
ain't gonna drive
Here,
off
you deal with it.
No, I'm saying like.
No, you deal with it. You got it.
If it'll help what I could do, I was taking that to Lord.
Come on.
I don't know what he feels about it today.
Come on. One, check.
So what was unsafe about him?
Rand's 102 Central. I'm in service. Turn over to whoever.
Central Copy.
Central, I'm out of service off duty.
Central Copy.
Hey Siri. Call John Maynard.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, sir. My name is Officer Ken. I work for Rennes Police Department. What happened today?
I don't know. I got pulled over.
You got pulled over? Okay. By him?
I don't know.
Okay.
By him or who? I don't know.
Okay. All right. How much you had to drink today?
I had one beer today,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay.
Now I know my blood pressure is up.
Okay. Well, what we want to do is we just want to check you.
Hold on. All right, it's your choice. Do you want to blow on this? I gotta see. Right now, I mean, you're looking functional to me. It's nothing like that. I don't see nothing. I didn't even stop you. Like this is completely. I didn't stop. I didn't stop you.
But you know, they saying I was swerving all over the road.
Look, bottom line is we just want you to blow in this. That way we can see if you are able to drive.
The thing, Brown, is
I'm not gonna doing that.
Okay, and that's his choice.
I wasn't swerving. Well, I don't know who called y'all. I brought him to the shop. Take the truck to the shop.
Hey, Sergeant Brown, that's his choice. I gotta prove that he's less safe. I can't. It's against. I violate his Fifth Amendment right.
No, he was proved less safe when he was crossing that line.
And now,
what crossing what line? I did not.
He doesn't want to blow on it. That's his choice. I gotta visibly see what's like. When I make my DUI, I visibly see abnormal behaviors.
At this point, Sergeant Brown got tired of his partner's BS. He took him to the side to straighten him out.
We're not going to hold courtside rules, one.
Okay.
2, we're not going to argue with each other in front of people. We're here to back one another up, okay?
And Joey left.
Okay, well, I can't help what Joey did. Now it's me and you here.
Okay.
So we're going to do what's got to be done.
Okay, and what's
right
that?
now we're looking like complete idiots to them, okay?
Okay. So what do you want me to do?
If Joey stopped, Joe don't want to do nothing with it, that's fine. He don't want to blow on that, that's fine. But he's not driving that car away from here.
I can't.
Due to his driving.
I can't be part of that because that's unlawful.
Well, you go do what you're gonna do. I'll take care of it.
Okay. Oh God, this is completely.
Okay, this is where
Sir,
we're
here
at.
goes your ID, sir.
Based on his driving, we got a call that he was all over the road. At one time, he was getting in the other lane. We got behind him back there, and he was going over, steadily hitting that yellow line, crossing. Okay, and we don't bother you unless you hit it about 3 or 4 times. Yes, sir. Across. So that's why he got pulled over. Yes, sir. Okay. He admitted he's been drinking.
I had one beer. Yeah.
Okay, sir. He admitted he's been drinking.
Yes, sir.
All right. The officer that stopped him already said he wasn't going to pursue no DUI with him.
Yes, sir.
And lock him up. But what we want to do is check him and see if he was okay to drive.
Yes, sir.
But since he refused to let us check him, then I need somebody to drive that vehicle.
Well, what I can do, I can let him get in with me. I'm gonna go right down to the Lords and unload my truck. I'll come back and load this one up and take it back to Barton.
Okay. Because I don't want him getting
Yes,
hurt,
sir.
and I don't want him hurting nobody
Yes, sir.
else.
He was doing me a favor because
Yeah.
I mean I don't have a vehicle at the time.
Well, see, it could just be his blood pressure.
Yes, sir.
We don't know.
Yes, sir. I understand. Well, like I
it
said,
could
if
be
it's
his
okay.
sugar. Could be his sugar out of whack.
Yes,
We
sir.
don't know. But I just don't want him getting hurt.
Okay, well if it's okay, we'll just leave this here. I'm
Okay.
gonna run that truck down the Lords.
Okay.
And we'll come back and load this one up, and I'll just drive both of them back.
Well, I said, I ain't telling you got to do that. I'm just asking
I
you
would
if
rather
you
do that
will
because I
do
appreciate
that.
y'all for what y'all doing for
because
me.
I don't want him getting hurt.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right,
That's what we'll
appreciate
do.
it.
I'm gonna leave the truck right here, and we're gonna go on down there and unload it.
Okay.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Have a good day, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Brown was able to peacefully resolve the situation when the annoying voice in his ear was not on scene. 2 months after this incident, Officer Quincy was terminated for beating a suspect in the police station out of the camera's view. If you'd like to see that case, let me know in the comments below. There are officers who will make you lose your trust in the law system as it is. On March 8, 2020, a young woman and her father stopped when they saw a man lying on the ground near the intersection of a street and railroad tracks. The man told witnesses that he had been hit by a car. Soon, they contacted 911, and within minutes, police officers arrived on the scene.
I don't know what happened. We was driving by, the man's laying here. He says somebody hit him with a car. He's obviously been drinking, but he needs some help, so I didn't want to leave until somebody got here.
I appreciate you. And when you came here, you didn't see anybody else around? Or?
You know what? There was a white vehicle on the tracks, and I think they saw him about the same time we did.
Okay.
But they went on.
But you didn't see a vehicle around or anything like that? Okay.
But his head's all busted up. He said he hurt.
Why don't you guys go ahead and pull up to give room for the ambulance?
We're going to go on. We just wait.
Well, I need your information real quick.
What information?
just your information real quick. Give me 1 second.
Patrol officer Billy White approached the Good Samaritans and instructed them to make way for the ambulance. However, things soon escalated, and what he did next will leave you stunned.
Can you just pull the vehicle up for a second?
It's not my car.
Jesus Christ. Give me your IDs and I'll run it now. Everybody's got to make shit rocket science. You got your ID on you?
It's not my car.
You have your ID on you.
No, I do not. Why are you yelling at me whenever I'm
Because you're not listening. You're not listening. I'm trying to get the ambulance here so we can get off the railroad tracks.
And we're going home.
I need your ID.
I don't have an ID.
What's your name?
I'm not giving it to you.
I'm gonna put your hands behind your back. I'm gonna arrest you. God damn, let's make everything difficult, please. You want to go sit in the county jail because you want to be an idiot.
I don't have an ID on me, just like
No, you don't want to give me your name, so you said arrest you. So good Lord, let's make difficult. Makes sense.
I want to see your supervisor.
Put him in your car. Pat him down and put him in your car.
See your supervisor. Have I committed a crime?
Yes, you have. Obstructing justice.
Instead of appreciating them for staying with the victim, the officer just unlawfully arrested him. If you think the worst has already happened, you're wrong, because this cop was just getting started.
If I haven't been suspected of a crime.
I know, I just got called
com-
about this guy.
About
on the road.
Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to help.
All right.
And the guy's yelling at me. That's what's the matter with the police force nowadays, man.
Well, let's get this figured out.
I did absolutely nothing but call to help this guy out, and I'm sitting here in cuffs. That's all I did.
Well, what happened? What happened?
I don't know. We pulled up, and the guy's laying in the middle of the road, so we called 911.
Sorry, copy 28 of a witness.
Asking me for ID, which I told him I do not have, and I haven't been suspected of committing a crime.
What's your name?
It's Aaron.
Okay.
But there's absolutely no reason to ID me when I haven't done anything. I'm just trying to help a guy.
Whenever you called about it, did you?
I didn't even call.
Oh.
My daughter called. I was out there with the man. They pulled up right after he was down. They didn't
see
anything.
Shortly after, Officer White talked to his daughter while the EMS took care of the guy. Surprisingly, none of the officers spoke about this illegal arrest as they continued their duties.
Who is this guy to you, ma'am? Who is he to you?
He's my dad.
Why is he acting like this when I'm trying to get people off the railroad tracks for safety reasons?
No, sir, I'm sorry.
I just need to know who we are. That's all I'm doing. I'm just asking him for his name, and he don't want to give it to me.
We were just trying to get this man some help.
Ma'am, I appreciate that, but at the same time, why cause one problem when we're trying to fix another? You know what I'm saying?
I understand, sir.
Century, copy 28 of a witness.
No, I got a call that he's down there walking. Looking for him.
Go ahead.
They pulled up right after he was down. They didn't see anything, but just first ones on scene. B-Boy K King 92678. Boy King 92678. Copy 27.
The officer was still hell-bent on obtaining the guy's ID as he approached him once again, this time with an even more aggressive demeanor.
Also run a Aaron W. I'll get a date of birth for you in a moment. Aaron, wait. Aaron, listen, if you want to see asshole, I'll send you to the county jail. I'm asking for your cooperation here.
For what?
I've got squad cars on railroad tracks. I'm trying to get them off of it because you don't want to listen. I'm asking for your cooperation and you don't want to give it to me.
Well, my cooperation was calling and getting this man some help.
Okay, so we're going to cause another problem by not clearing the railroad tracks? I'm asking you to pull forward.
Not my car.
And then I'm asking for your name so you guys can get out of here so we can pull forward.
At all. For no reason. You're asking.
That makes sense. Fucking stupid. This guy just wants to be a idiot. Aaron, I don't know why you'd want to do a good deed and not help me try to just get everybody out of here in a safe area.
You started yelling at me with a bad deal right off the bat, so.
Apparently you don't know what it's like to do this job.
I don't want to.
I get that, but I'm trying to make it safe for everybody showing up here so we're not on railroad tracks and stuff.
You need to get the chip off your shoulder, pal. There's no reason to be rude.
Oh, no, listen, time can somebody. You understand that?
I'm not mad. Why are you?
I'm not mad.
Why you keep yelling at me then?
Time.
Despite being wrong, the officer was stubborn and kept pressing the man for no good reason. At this point, he was acting like an entitled brat, and his tyranny was about to get even worse.
I'm can somebody. The matter of seconds can somebody.
I have no idea what happened to him, no more than you do.
I understand that. I'm trying to get people off the railroad tracks.
And I'm trying to go home. I just stopped to help the guy.
Then just help me get to the end of the...
I don't owe you anything. I don't know what your problem is.
My problem is...
Guess what? I'm clear, right? I've lived here my entire life. I want your name, your card.
It's Billy White. My badge number's 429.
Because there'll be a complaint filed. I guarantee you.
You know what? If you're going to file a complaint, we'll just charge you. Stay in there. We'll give you something. We'll give you something to file a complaint on.
You know it's shit, right?
Well, I gotta take you up there, I guess.
I know. It's not your fault, pal. I'm not mad at you. I just actually got angry because he was yelling at me for no reason at all. I'm just trying to help somebody. I'm clear, I'm valid, I got nothing against me, and I've been here all my life in Centralia, Illinois. Same house for 20 years, pal. But I don't have to put up with somebody yelling at me when I'm trying to help somebody, and that's what it amounts to. He got aggressive with me, he's yelling, he's demanding things, and I don't have to give him anything. I've committed no crime here.
Nabolski, can you get by or no?
So take me to the police station. What you gonna charge me with? What crime is he charging me with? Do you know?
I don't know yet.
That's because there was no crime, pal. You know that.
Centralia 456. I'll be 95 impeding.
I wasn't impeding an investigation. I don't know any more about it than you guys do.
I gave your smokes and stuff to her.
It's my daughter.
The poor guy kept pleading his case to the other officers, but no one bothered to listen. Officer White desperately needed to be disciplined for losing control and escalating a simple issue.
There was no lawful commands given because I wasn't under suspicion of a crime, nor was I under the suspicion of committing a crime. There was no reason for him to be aggressive with me at all. And he was still aggressive at the car. So he said if I'm going to file a report against him, he's going to charge me. That's why we're going to the police station. Now see, you guys can't be all bad, man. God damn it, you just can't be. I have a hard time believing that you all act like that.
Cop asks you your name, you have to tell him. It's
a state lawful order.
No, it's a state law. I gave you a lawful order. Stand over here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have no idea to get
back. I asked for your name. You said I don't have to give it to you. I'm leaving.
I want to see the state code where it says I have to give my name if I'm not.
It's a state law. Everything I'm saying is recorded. It's a state law. He wakes up and says, that white car hit me. Don't you want me to be able to establish who was in the car? From my standpoint,
I can understand.
I have to, Aaron, listen, I have to by state law. I have to know who you are. I have to know who's reporting it. He might wake up and say, this guy in this white car got out and hit me. I can say I talked to this guy's the caller. I can say that there was nothing. If you're avoiding me, well, I don't know that. But what I'm saying is,
I was just there.
But to be honest with you, Aaron, my biggest concern is trains. There was a train backing up. My bumper's on the railroad tracks. I had to stop short because he's laying on the ground. I wanted to make sure. I understand that.
That's why we ended up seeing it.
But there are switches, and he was backing up. But what I'm saying is,
I got my slippers on, man.
I got you, buddy. Listen to me real quick, okay? I've had a long day. I've done this for 12 hours. So all I'm saying is I appreciate you calling us.
I got no disrespect for you, pal.
Listen, all I got to do is my job.
Officer White kept going back and forth with him, but he was still not ready to apologize as he considered his actions were appropriate. Surprisingly, he wasn't able to name the law he was following.
When I show up, you actually do by state law. I hate to say that, but I have...
Show me the law, then. Show me the law where Illinois says that you have to ID.
When a cop shows up on a crime, potential crime scene, accident scene, whatever it is, I have the right to know who's there.
I want to see the law where it says...
I have that right.
I want to see the law. Can I not see it? Can you not pull it up? Can you not pop it on your phone and say, Aaron Flanagan, here's the law, so next time I will know?
It's case law. If you want to wait here long enough for me to go research it and pull it up, I'll do it.
No, so you should already have that, right?
All you want to do is argue, man.
I don't want to argue. I just want you to know that people have a right.
I'm telling you what the law is.
Constitutional rights.
Aaron, I'm telling you what the law is. Listen, I'm telling you what the...
Are you a lawyer? I mean, you know this for a fact?
See, like I said, all you...
Just let me go, all right?
You're free to go. All you want to do is argue. So that's obvious.
And what's your name?
It's Billy White.
Billy White.
I've already told you 3 times, man.
You know what? I got a brain tumor, and all you did was stress me out. So.
Centray, is his ride up front or out back?
Fortunately, no charges were filed against him and he was released. It's uncertain if he filed a complaint against the officer, but we hope he got justice. Well, if you think these officers escalated the situation, you are in for a shock to see what this cop did.
You have no badge, you have no name tag. Shut up, you fucking piece of shit.
On June 9, 2020, a First Amendment auditor who goes by his YouTube channel, Keeping Them Liable, was conducting an audit when he noticed the cops had pulled over an old man. As he went on to approach the situation, things took a dire turn that will leave you shocked.
Can you tell me why they pulled you over?
Pardon?
Do you mind telling me why they pulled you over?
Ask him.
Okay. Have a nice day, sir. So we have a SWAT team undercover. You're a SWAT team? SWAT team is pulling people over. You're wrong.
No, he's a civilian. He doesn't want any part of it. That's what he just expressed to me. I'm not wrong. I know the law. You're welcome to videotape me. You cannot videotape him or his license plate.
You're wrong. I can videotape him, I can videotape you.
No, he's a civilian.
What does that mean?
He's a private human being.
So what does that mean?
What do you mean, what does that mean? Have a good day. Carry on.
Why don't you have a good day? There is no... Who? Did you just call me a loser? Did you just call me a loser?
License and registration, please. What's your ID?
Did you just call me a loser?
You just approached the cruiser after I asked you not to. Do you have an ID on you, please, sir?
Did you just call me a loser?
Do you have an ID on you, sir?
Sir, can you call your supervisor?
I already have.
Okay,
Listen, you're very close.
I'll wait for
You
him.
should not walk up to police vehicles.
Why are you walking up to me?
I'm asking you for your ID.
6 feet, sir. You don't even have a mask on.
Officer Dave Wilson maintained a hostile demeanor throughout as he followed the auditor. He refused to de-escalate the situation and started to threaten the poor auditor, who was now scared of him.
We'll see when your supervisor gets here. Why you keep approaching me?
He's heading out into traffic. I'm going to have to detain him if he heads out into traffic.
This is a public easement. This is a public easement right here. So I could be right here. Can't detain me. For what? For asking, you can just call me a loser. I have it on camera.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I have it on camera.
That's good for you. That's
Can
a
you
productive
identify
use of your
yourself?
time. That civilian chooses to not be videotaped.
Can you identify yourself?
Absolutely not. Can you identify yourself?
Chapter 41, Section 98D states that upon lawful order, you must identify.
Upon lawful order, and
Yes.
you're giving me a lawful order.
Yes.
Yeah, no, nice try though. It's a nice try. Google works well for you. I'd try that.
Didn't work out for you.
Again,
what is your badge, sir?
what is your
How come
lawful
you're not
purpose?
dispatched?
You're interfering with a motor vehicle stop. He didn't want to be videotaped. That's his prerogative. He's a civilian. You can videotape me, you cannot videotape him. You videotape civilians who don't want to be videotaped.
The guy is gone, so there's no...
Well, he expressed to me he does not want to be videotaped.
Can you stop approaching me? Can you stop walking behind me?
Pardon me?
Don't be in my traffic, sir. Sir, back up.
You did say it's a right of way, right? A public way, and I can go anywhere I want?
Blocking me. Sir, can you have him back up? I'm fearing for my life.
Again, you're interfering with a motor vehicle stop.
Is this what policemen do?
You have no business in that motor vehicle stop. No lawful business. You are interfering with a motor vehicle stop.
He's a police officer. You have to comply with the police officer.
Comply? He's blocking my walk with my freeway to walk.
He stopped you. He stopped me.
Soon, the officers united against the auditor, harassing him for simply speaking the truth and adhering to the Constitution. It's truly sickening how such cops are allowed to do their jobs, believing they can intimidate anyone they wish.
Wow, nothing to do in Revere? I'll wait for the supervisor.
Does not want to be videotaped. You cannot videotape him. It's illegal.
You have nothing to do. What law is that? Can you state the law? That I can't.
Can I state the law? No, I don't have to state the law. I can tell you that.
You don't know it. It doesn't exist.
You can videotape us, but you can't videotape civilians.
What happened?
He does not want to be videotaped. He pulled up and asked me. He said, please have him remove me from that video. I do not want to be videotaped.
Okay.
That's his lawful business.
So what are you saying?
I'm trying to impart to you that you need to delete that application. He was not, it was a lawful motor vehicle
Where
stop
is the
and
victim?
he chose to not
Where is
be
the
videotaped.
victim? Is there a victim here? How's this work?
Again, I have no idea who he is. Just walked up and interfered with a motor vehicle stop.
I know exactly who he is. I know exactly who
Just chose to interfere with a motor vehicle stop.
How did I interfere?
He asked not to be videotaped. Very respectfully.
That is not allowed. There is no expectation of privacy in public, sir. You're totally wrong.
You're videotaping a civilian.
You are totally wrong.
See,
there's a camera right there.
Doesn't matter. What's the big deal? Are you enjoying this?
What are you talking about? Wow, there must be no crime in Revere to have 7. Why don't you go home? Why don't you go home? Trust me, I'm gonna be here before you until you leave. All y'all gonna leave before I do.
If you believe the officer was acting inappropriately, you'll be shocked by Wilson's actions.
You're a tyrant. You're a tyrant. You can't use it. Intimidation. You're not gonna intimidate me. You're a punk.
Excellent. Thank you and have a nice day.
No, I'm gonna need you to identify yourself. I
already told you. You go to the police station.
You are going to identify. You have no badge. You have no name tag. Shut up, you fucking piece of shit. You're an asshole.
I am.
I know that. Now I'm gonna cross the line. Walk away, punk. You're a punk. You're a punk. You can't do shit. All of y'all. Now you're pissing me off. You ain't gonna do shit.
No.
That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna tuck your chest between your legs and you're gonna walk.
Yes, of course. That's because we have jobs to do, and you however, hang around on the sidewalk and do nothing.
People.
Your job is to hang around the sidewalk and harass innocent people. You're harassing civilians.
Go away.
Just let it go. Come on.
Yeah, go. Put your ego away and go. I'm gonna need your name. Where's that supervisor?
At the police station. You're welcome to go there and get it.
Is this what you do?
Go to
Is
the
this
police
what I
station
pay
and
you to
request
do?
it. You have to have a
do?
job to pay somebody to do something.
I guarantee you I make more money than you, punk.
I'm sure you do.
That's why you're like 68 years old. You have no stripes.
I'm sure you do.
You're a loser.
I'm sure you do. Have a nice day.
No stripes. 2 of them. That punk just left. Another one's gonna leave. I want to make sure they all leave.
However, finally, the other officers decided to leave the scene. And so did the tyrant officer Wilson, who had angered the poor auditor who kept cursing him and showing him his level.
Can I get your name and badge number? Can I get your name? Can I get your name and badge number?
Yep, 366 right there.
What's your name? You don't have a badge number. Myrtle. Sir, your name and badge number? Alright, so he failed to identify Cruiser 7382. There's a new sheriff in town, better get used to it. Just what I thought. I'm gonna walk through here and you ain't gonna do shit.
Good luck.
You called for backup,
Good luck
the
with that.
bitches came and they left.
Good luck
You got
with
no
that.
help.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with what? Good luck with
the
what?
poor old man you harassed.
Shut up, man.
Good luck.
Shut up.
You did a good job.
Shut up. You ain't do shit. Again, nothing. You're gonna tuck your tail, and this is called the walk of shame.
It's the walk of shame.
Shame on you.
No.
Get on your car and get out of here. Little punk. Just what I thought.
It's unfortunate.
Exactly. It's unfortunate that we have pigs like you working for us. You pig. Well, I will be filing a complaint against you, dumbass.
What?
Little punk. Leave. Just like I thought. Leave. Look how you tyrant. Nothing better to do. You got a SWAT team pulling over old man. A SWAT team. Is that what you pay? We pay a SWAT team undercover car to come pull over, harass the old man.
Cops can be cruel people, and this next case shows how getting on the bad side of one can ruin your life.
Don't tell me what to do.
You have to calm
I
down.
asked you to
I'm
leave.
going to tell you what to do.
I know you're going to tell me what to do.
Don't touch me.
I'm asking you to leave.
Don't touch me.
Don't tell me what to do.
The one thing corrupt cops hate more than soggy donuts is getting recorded by a camera while abusing the law. These cases show just that, like this first unhinged lunatic. Auditor, Long Island Audit, visited the Village Hall at Atlantic Beach, New York to peacefully film and express his rights. What he didn't know was that an insufferable man had set his sights on him the moment he walked on premises.
Who are you?
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't get your name.
No, what's your name?
No, I'm just asking for who are you, sir?
I work here. What's your name?
You work here? In what capacity?
Who are you? Do you work here?
Oh, no, I don't work here, no.
So then what are you doing here?
No, I would just like to know your name, sir. I'd like to know who I'm talking to. You said you work here, right?
I'm asking you the question. I'm not to tell you. What do you do? Do you belong here right now?
Sir, who are you? I don't know why are you speaking to me that way?
What's your name?
My name is Sean, Lou.
What's your purpose of being here?
Well, I was trying to file a FOIL request.
A what?
A FOIL request? Do you know what that is, Lou?
Well, it's closed right now.
Well, they closed early. It's not 4 o'clock.
Yes, it is.
It's not. It's 3:59.
Okay, there's nobody here.
And they left at 3:54, I believe.
Am I leaving the premises right now? You don't belong here. Do I have to call the cops?
You can call whoever you want, Lou. I was trying to get services, and it's 3:59.
I'd be glad to help you, but there's nobody here.
The lights are on. The place isn't abandoned, and this security schmuck doesn't have the capacity to listen.
I would ask you not to put your hands on me.
I'm asking you to leave.
Don't put your hands on me.
I'm asking you to leave.
Lou, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
Tell me what to do. Listen, I'm asking you to leave. They called me up.
I don't even know who you are, Lou.
I work. It doesn't matter who I am. I'm a code enforcer here. All right, part of the security.
Am I breaking any codes?
You're not supposed to be here. They're closed.
It's not closed.
Kindly leave.
It is not closed, Lou.
I said leave.
I'm trying to get services, Lou.
All right, come on. I'm asking you to leave.
Lou.
Then I'm asking you to leave. I'm asking you to leave.
Don't touch me.
I'm asking you to leave.
Don't touch me.
I'm asking you to leave.
Don't touch me, Lou.
I'm asking you to leave.
Calm down.
I'm asking you nicely to leave. Mary, what's this all about?
You gotta calm down, man.
Don't tell me what to do.
You have to calm down.
I asked you to leave.
I'm gonna tell you what to do.
I know you're gonna tell me what to do.
Calm down.
Who is this guy?
Calm down.
Who is this guy?
Do you know this unhinged man?
No. I'm asking you.
Do you know this unhinged man, Mary?
Please let it go.
What is wrong with you?
That's what I told him.
No, it wasn't closed. It just turned 4 o'clock. Call whoever you want. Call whoever you want, Lou.
I'm asking that they're closed. There's no reason for you to be here.
I was here when it was open.
Are they holding the launch codes inside the village hall or something? Why is the auditor such a huge threat and needs to leave? He paid taxes for this building.
It was calm down. You're acting like a psychopath. Can I believe that I'm trying to get services from the government?
There's nobody here.
It was 3:54 when I asked for services.
All right, stop.
You don't even know. You just came in here like an unhinged lunatic.
I asked you who you are. You wouldn't tell me. You questioned me. I work here. You don't belong.
Oh, how dare I question you, right, Lou? How dare I question you?
I'm questioning you.
How dare I? How dare? I'll be right here. I'll be right here, Lou.
Stop. And what happened?
What a complete unhinged. That man is code enforcement. He goes to people's homes and enforces code in the village of Atlantic Beach. Are you kidding me? I'll take an apology now, Lou.
Go fuck yourself. How's that?
Excuse me?
That's right. You heard what I said. Go fuck yourself.
Excuse me? I'll take an apology.
Have a nice day. Go get an apology. Go stick it up your ass. Yeah, go asshole.
Put your seatbelt on, Lou. You gotta put your seatbelt on. I'm the whack job. Put your seatbelt on, Lou. Lou, put your seatbelt on. Come on, man. You gotta follow the law. You gotta follow the law, Lou.
I can't even begin to imagine opening my door to a deranged man screaming down on me, enforcing code. The lunatic just phoned home, so now there's 2 of them.
You're not parked.
Ready? This is Sean.
What seems to be the problem?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
What's your name, sir?
Doesn't matter. What's the problem?
What's your name? Your name doesn't matter?
What's your name?
Your name doesn't matter?
What is your name?
Is it with like...
What is your name?
Officer, inspector doesn't matter?
What is your name?
So I'm asking you what your name is. You said is your name doesn't matter?
My name is Vincent Amoroso. What is your name?
My name is Sean.
Sean what?
Just Sean.
Sean, just Sean?
Yeah, just Sean.
Sean from where?
Sean from Earth.
Okay. So
I'm
what
just
seems
here.
to be the problem?
I don't have any problem. I think are you? Yeah, you can call them. Go ahead, Vinny. Yeah, go ahead.
What seems to be the problem?
Go ahead. Call who you need to call. If you feel safe. I'm unsafe. I mean, that's your right.
I feel perfectly fine. I want to know what the problem is.
Enforcement has arrived. Hey, officer, how are you?
Officer DeConzo 3485, Nassau County. How are you?
Thank you for identifying yourself. I appreciate it. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I didn't call you. Vincent here, the inspector, called you.
Yeah.
Apparently he thinks I'm trespassing.
Inside the building after the building was closed, refused to leave. Our security officer asked him to leave, which he declined to do. So after conversation between these 2, me as his supervisor.
Oh, you are his supervisor. So you're a liar as well.
Basically, both the security enforcers cried the same fake story to the officer, after which the auditor told his side.
I was under the impression that it was 5 o'clock, but either way, it wasn't 4 o'clock. It was 3:54, and I said, ma'am, you're closing early.
Do you still want to file a request?
I wanted to. That's my goal. That's my goal here today. But they left early. Again, they said they can leave whenever they want and do whatever they want. And they don't answer to nobody. Vincent here says that even though he's paid by taxpayer dollars, he's only looking out for himself and he does whatever he wants to do. He decided to call you. There was people still in the building. As soon as the clock struck 4 o'clock, I left the building.
What can he do his FOIA request? He can do his FOIA request electronically, which I'm sure he knows. Or he could come in during normal business hours, which are from 8 to 4. However, if the office deems necessary to close early, we don't have to tell him that we're closing early. We can leave early.
Well, I was here when it was still open, sir.
But obviously, if the village clerk was closing the door and said you'll have to come in.
You're acting like I broke into Village Hall or something.
This officer identified him right away as he came to the scene. He showed promise, and rightfully so, he proceeded to shut up the security enforcers real good.
I get that. I get it's closed now. I'm investigating. That's all I'm doing here. I was in the area anyway, so I decided to come down and investigate. I'm sure you know I investigate, police departments, village halls, everywhere. So it's just part of my job.
As far as I know, you're just doing what you can. That's fine.
Right. That's it, sir. Come on. Be reasonable. I walked inside of a village hall. That's starting problems. Wait till you see the video and how this maniac acted. Really? I don't use that word lightly. I don't use it lightly. Sir. You've called me a moron, whatever else you called me today, sir. I don't use the word maniac lightly, and when you see the video, I told you I'd send it to you.
Identification wouldn't even do that.
Sir, you're not a law enforcement officer. Did he ask me for identification? Did he ask me for identification? Because he knows his job, sir.
I asked you to leave, and you refused to. Identification. You call me anything you want.
Now they're putting you in a predicament, aren't they?
Who is it? He can refuse identification. He can refuse identification. He hasn't committed a crime.
Well, there you go. It only takes one good, educated cop to shut up all these nasty wannabe cops working at our government institutions. But now Lou was just being a crybaby.
I'm not going to let him diffuse or twist the story. It was past 4 o'clock.
It's on video, sir.
It was past 4 o'clock. I asked him to refuse.
You're lying.
There was nobody.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
keep lying.
Then you're a liar.
How?
Well, then you can
it's all
me a liar,
recorded.
You're a damn liar. You go say whatever you want to say on that. I asked you your things. Okay?
You've made that clear.
I work here.
Right.
I asked
there
you to leave. Very simple. You refused. Okay? I didn't take force. I wouldn't do that. But I asked if I had to call I was going to do that. I asked you nicely. You guys can always call me. Just call me up and I'll help you out. Again, get everybody where they need to be. If he was asked to leave after 4 o'clock, that's trespassing. That's it. That's all. I was going on.
It wasn't after 4 o'clock.
You understand that if it's past closing time.
Right.
The officer was understandably upset. Two know-it-all buffoons just wasted his time over their petty egos. At least these two code enforcers got a shut-up call, and now they'd be more vigilant not to mess with the ones who pay their salaries. The last cop was educated enough, but this next one openly went against Texas laws.
It's the safest in Texas with a population over 25,000.
Yeah,
okay.
well,
so hold on. What I'm trying to say is we didn't achieve that by everybody showing their guns walking around the streets.
On June 26, 2013, YouTuber Don't Comply planned a safe, open-carry rifle walk in his Little Elm, Texas neighborhood to raise awareness of its legality. Despite notifying police of his demonstration, they arrived to argue with him rather than to provide security.
How you doing?
Sanford Police Department.
Hey, good to meet you.
Mr. Horton?
Yes.
All right.
How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Excellent.
What's going on today, buddy?
Oh, we're just doing a normal Second Amendment exercise. We're going to walk around the neighborhood with my rifle slung over my back, pointed down with a chamber flag in the chamber.
Okay. So, what are we attempting to achieve here?
We're helping to show the general public that it's a perfectly legal activity in the state of Texas to open carry long guns.
And you think that your display is going to achieve that?
It definitely will.
Who's this?
Because that's my wife. Okay. So at the time that people that may not understand that it's a legal activity call into, say they moved here from New York and they come and call the 911 and they get a dispatcher and says, hey, there's a guy walking with a gun.
I got you.
Wouldn't the simple dialogue be, wouldn't the dialogue be, well, is he wielding around? Is he threatening anyone with it? No. No, he's not? Okay, well, that's perfectly legal in Texas.
He took all safety precautions. This is a constitutionally protected act, but it's because the cop doesn't like it. That's why he isn't going to allow it.
As the safest in Texas with a population over 25,000.
Yeah,
okay.
well,
so hold on. What I'm trying to say is we didn't achieve that by everybody showing their guns, walking around the streets in order to do that. Okay, and I don't believe that you doing that is gonna achieve that.
In the first month that we lived here, our house was broken into, and
I was the one that took the report.
Yeah, the back door got kicked wide open, and you know, so it's not the safest neighborhood in my eyes because I've been a victim of those crimes.
I believe Officer Nordman has already explained the disorderly conduct law.
Okay. Now, are you going to say that I calculated to cause alarm by walking with it slung to my back in a proper?
We're giving you forewarning that it's going to cause an alarm. Okay, and I guarantee you, we're going to get about 100 calls.
And then
yeah. And listen to me. You're a law-abiding citizen. I respect you. Okay. I'm a law-abiding citizen, or else I want to be in the position that I am.
Right.
Okay. I love guns. I've got my own collection. I don't see that it's fit for me to be walking around my own neighborhood showing guns. I would understand if you were in Kabul, Afghanistan.
Yeah.
It's a different story.
And that's an opinion.
Right, and it's my opinion, and that's what we're having here. It's just an opinionated talk between us. Okay. Two grown men. Okay.
Right.
Who both have the exact same rights.
Absolutely.
Okay.
If it's just a difference of opinion, then educate the people about the Constitution when you get those 100 calls. The residents should know the law of their state.
But I'm sure you've heard the saying before, just because you can doesn't necessarily mean you should. Does that make sense?
I mean, I don't see why not. I don't see why we
we
should.
So just because you can use the N-word, should you be going around town blasting it left and right?
Well, I guess I could.
You could. It's a First Amendment, but is it really in good taste to do it?
I don't see how the law.
I don't think so.
I don't see how the law enforcement of this town has anything to do with taste. I think it should rely on.
Believe it or not, a lot of it has to do with taste, on how we present ourselves to people, how we treat people.
Sure.
You know, we can be like New York officers and be cruel and corrupt and ugly to the citizens, but we're not. We choose not to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we're here to serve you guys.
Okay.
All right. You want to practice your Second Amendment right? By all means, go ahead.
Great.
Okay.
So,
but as soon as you come within the confines of a law that you violate, you're going to go to jail.
Right.
So saying the N-word openly is as offensive as legally carrying a firearm? Wisdom is chasing this officer, but he's faster.
If I have a right to open carry my gun,
I'm asking you a
how do I do it without?
Just answer my question, please. You don't think that that's going to cause an alarm?
I don't think in a well-educated public that it will cause an alarm.
Do you think our public's educated?
And I don't think it should cause an alarm.
You obviously don't think our public's educated because you're saying that you're wanting to educate.
We are helping to educate.
So we've got an uneducated public through what you've said. So that's going to cause an alarm, sir.
Well,
I'm just saying.
The issue is this. I have the right to open carry a long gun. What manner, in your eyes, is not calculated to cause an alarm?
Wouldn't even carry it. I wouldn't even put myself in that situation.
No, I'm asking what is the way to do it?
I wouldn't do it.
So you're saying that it's not legal?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying.
Well, you're saying if I do something that's legal,
trying to put words in my mouth.
I'll be arrested.
Hold on, Mr. Horton. Come on, let's keep this civil, okay? All right.
Yeah, but you're just talking in circles around the issue that I'm going to be arrested for disorderly conduct for doing something that is legal.
So basically, he will be arrested not because he's doing something illegal, but because this cop thinks it's wrong. Indirectly, the cop is threatening him.
And you don't know. Do you know all your neighbors all way down the street? Do you know every single neighbor down the street?
No, I know a couple of them.
Let's say a guy 4 or 5 houses down, right? This time of day, you're out front with kids and everything like that. Comes walking by with a rifle, and you don't know him from Adam.
Okay.
You're gonna be totally fine with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not gonna ring an alarm at all.
If he's walking in a normal manner with it slung like any responsible person would do, if he's got it, at the ready and he's got his hands on it like this, then sure. But just, some years back, the little kids would sling their shotgun over their shoulder and ride their bicycle down the road, right down Buckner in Dallas, and go and shoot cans in a creek.
I would understand if you would be down in Oak Cliff, Dallas, or something to that effect, wanting to do this, but this is a perfectly safe neighborhood.
Instead of arguing with this guy, the cop should try to rile up support to make open carry illegal. Until it's not, he should follow the laws.
And that's how I explained earlier, our community...
Well, it's not.
You don't have people walking around left and right carrying guns, so this isn't an accepted norm in our society.
Well, we're going to make it the norm here then. We're going to get groups of people and we're going to do it every day. I mean, if it has to come to that. I mean, we did that in Temple. There was an incident in Temple, and I brought 500 people down there, and we walked right through the entire town with all of our ARs and AKs on.
Yeah, I'm sure you were abiding by every single law that there were. There was.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm abiding by the law by walking down the street here in the same exact way.
Is a different city altogether than Little Elm.
Well, yes, Temple is a different city than Little Elm. But we went there and did that because of the officers not respecting our Second Amendment.
Perfectly safe but uneducated neighborhood.
By you carrying a firearm out there is going to put people in fear for their own safety. Just to be quite frank with you.
It'd make them uneasy, is what you're saying?
Right. And it troubles me that you don't see it the same way.
Well, then I guess that, you know, that maybe the police should do some sort of public educational classes so that when this arises, you aren't getting the hundreds of calls. Maybe that when they call the dispatchers talk to them. Maybe you can hold some public events and talk about it at your city councils.
Yeah, maybe we could, but that's nothing that's going to get done this afternoon.
Uneducated firearms individual isn't going to see that. All they're going to see is a man walking down the street with a rifle in a neighborhood full of kids. That's all they're going to see.
Well, what I'm hearing from you is that
if you violate the law, you'll be arrested. Yes.
Well, what I'm hearing from you is that if I try to exercise my Second Amendment right and open carry a rifle down my road, that you will arrest me for disorderly conduct.
I'm saying
and
that
then
causes the alarm.
And you're giving me no alternative way to exercise that Second Amendment right.
I don't have that answer for you.
Right. You're not giving me any alternative to exercise that right.
I said, don't do it.
Don't exercise my Second Amendment right, is what you're telling me.
You have the right to carry it.
No, you just said don't do it.
You don't have the right to alarm the citizens of the city.
Okay.
Two separate things.
Well, they're not, because they're turning into the same thing.
Do you like to feel safe in your own home?
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't you think everybody else should deserve the same right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I've got guns, I've got cameras, I've got everything that I need.
You'll be infringing upon that.
No, I won't.
By doing this?
No, I won't.
Ignoring the police's warnings, Don't Comply proceeded with his walk, later recounting a peaceful experience, even buying ice cream and noting the complete absence of police presence. This seemingly highlights the absurdity of the police warnings and their apparent incompetence. And what a way to express your rights. That brings us to the end of today's cases. If you enjoyed it, please consider showing your support by liking this video and make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. And if you want to see more, check out the next video here.
Put your hands out in front of you. Okay. Put your hands out in front of you.